Tardini as we're underway for the first. And now on the overlap is Valeri. The low cross in. That's the opening goal. Less than 90 seconds. Parma off to a flying start. Dennis Mann with 2-2 to start this Serie A season. And the home side off and running. Week against Torino, conceding a goal. And Leao going first time, but Okafor, it comes short. Loftus-Cheek with the shoulder in and gets to the low cross. Again, Hernandez whips into that near post, and Noah Okafor, who scored off the bench last week, comes in from the start. That's a late one there from Leao. His tail whip into the near post, and it's behind 2 weeks running. Loftus-Cheek. Intricate football here from Parma. Now Pulisic spotting the opportunity. This man into the penalty area. Might he go for a second? Instead plays in behind. Parma want to go again. Enough of a challenge in on Mihaila. It is a free kick.
Represents Japan on the international level. Sion Suzuki.
This looks like it's off the training ground. Man through the area. It was on there for Boni, but Loftus-Cheek put it by the corner flag there by Palot. And another challenge in this time from Calabria, and catching too much of Valeri. It's Bernabé's delivery into the heart of that area, and coming for anybody. Here's Woyo Koulibaly, the tackle in from Tomori. And the referee. There's a nice turn into the danger area, and on Reinders goes. Flicking on for Reinders, the Dutch midfielder. Here's Boni, who returns it through that 6-yard box again. See from this team. A bit more aggression. It was flicked on by Reinders, and still for Okafor to play.
Far cry from any of the positivity that it looked like Milan were taking from that summer tournament.
And there's a late tackle. Going quickly. Leao trying that first touch on for Musa, who turns and has a strike towards goal, which is deflected wide of target, but it opened up. Bernabé flicking inside of Pulisic, and Ben bone to pick with his team, but that a bit more like it to whip in towards Suzuki. It's just in towards Boni.
Play in a mobile fashion. Okafor can also play left wing, but
seasons ago on the champions 3 seasons ago.
Over there, bit of a clumsy ball from Leao.
Musa getting too much of Dennis Mann there. Wants the overlap and will instead bend the cross in towards Leao, who leapt over Palot, and Suzuki. He'll lift the cross in, and the header was on. It's tipped over from Suzuki. It was Pavlovic with the head into Tijani Reinders on the turn. Still Reinders! Oh. Pulisic whipping in on one. Still Leao pokes back to Loftus-Cheek, and it could fall. Hernandez whipping in, and it's awkward. Shifty feet in front of Valeri, and Calabria's crosses.
A minute and a half or so.
Whipped into that near post, and Suzuki's time into Okafor, who has to turn on it. And now Pulisic with the deflected cross coming to Okafor. And Leao will lift it into the 9th corner, which Pulisic swings in. And it's flicked on, and it's towards goal with real intent. He tries to go beyond Calabria. Now in his 4th season with Parma. Us in the CBS Sports Golazo Network. Loftus-Cheek to Pulisic. What can he pick out? Tries to go. So many kids playing, and so many opportunities. Hernandez. And spotting Leao and Loftus-Cheek. And Pulisic. And Pulisic, who is playing in a central role as Hernandez measures the strike.
Every single week, so my body's used to all the movements. And he
will play with Dennis Mann, who's in for a second. He's back to Son, who dragged his effort wide.
Giroud.
Pulisic. As Reinders goes in behind. Pavlovic, the last-ditch tackle. Pulisic lofting in. And again, trying to go in behind this time. Pavlovic, the sliding tackle. Manuel will off his left. The goal is over, and it's off the outside of the post. Lovely skill indeed. He is behind, balancing Mihaila, slowing his roll, and a boot out for Magnon. It looked in the scoring last week through Dennis to stretch his legs, and now the chance there for Leao, and he tries from long distance and not quite. And Mihaila is on the right side of it, and the tackle again from Pau goes in behind in towards Theo Hernandez. Well marshaled there. Here's Reinders with an opportunity to have a hit, and it's off the woodwork. Nearly an early goal. Gives back to Christian Pulisic, who will whip the cross in, and Pulisic cutting inside and trying to flick. Back for Pulisic! And the save from Suzuki. Now Rafael Leao. Reinders. Florian Thauvin, the latest goal. Abria will lift towards that back post. Okafor, who measured that volley. But Leao towards that byline, trying to get the cross. Tricky feints, goes beyond Bernabé, but Leao running at Koulibaly, tries head of Koulibaly. Squeeze through. Bani for goes. Looking for that next pass, trying to squeeze. Theo Hernandez measuring his strike. Gives to Reinders and into Noah Okafor, and his strike was just who will go for the low cross. And the offside flag is up. Engyong Boni's goal. But Hernandez will whip it through, but down there from Cancellieri and Koulibaly into a good position, but
difficult.
Mihaila turning inside of Pavlovic.
Too many.
And the tackle coming in there from Valeri, who has to cut inside. Dennis Mann! The whip just beyond the far. Cutting inside, and the tackle coming from B. Gives it back in towards Rafael Leao, and Pulisic! His first of the season. The American on the score sheet. Hit for 12 last year, and he opens his account in 2024, and Milan on terms.
And when Milan needed a moment,
the American scores. Valeri. Loftus-Cheek wants it from Okafor. Loftus-Cheek through the area and flicked into the area. Here's T.J. Reinders. The comeback was on the opposite side. Leao, who's running at Koulibaly, trying in the window, so still getting up to speed as Fofana sends in towards the area, towards that byline. Emerson Royale, and the header was up.
And then Cyprien, a central midfielder, strong, so it's difficult to budge him off the ball.
Here's Pontus Almquist. His low cross is coming. Cancellieri. Substitutes combining, and Parma have their lead back. Matteo Cancellieri, his first goal for the club.
Fighting against all odds. I know you'll be alright this time. I see the future in your eyes, baby. I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass. Listen.